environment. Tubby's team his guards have really improved. Give Hollins, Andre Hollins, I thought really hit some tough shots, made some good shots. When we were up 5, we made a couple of key mistakes, lost our guy a couple times. But I thought the difference was that first half we missed so many point-blank jump hooks right there, and then 1 for 7 from the line. Those two things hurt us. I thought that their transition game really hurt us. That's why they shot so well. Neither one of us shot, I think, great from the outside, although the first half was a pretty entertaining half. And I just thought we had some guys that did not make plays down the stretch. We're down a couple, and Nix makes that foolish foul, reaching around and gave him his 4th foul with 3:58 left, and the game just changed. So give them credit. The environment was phenomenal, and we, I was actually felt good about my team for all but the last 5 minutes. I thought we had stretches we didn't play well, but I thought in general our 2 young freshmen on the road in a hostile place, I thought we competed pretty well. We got down 12, we got down 8, we got down 9, bounced right back to go up. That shows some character, but we just weren't as good in the areas we needed to be. So I'll take questions.
Tom, offensive point in the game, turnover. You didn't have a lot of turnovers, and then is it fatigue any kind of factor in that? Or
I think it might have been, and we wanted to go in, give them some credit. I thought their defense, they played pretty well, and that was part of it. They did a pretty good job defensively on us, but Keith, I thought, made a couple of errors that, the one hook pass to AP was wide open for a dunk, and he just threw it like a bullet, and that would have cut it to 1, I think. So you're right, we really crumbled down the stretch, and I think a little bit of it was their defense, a little bit of it was our offense.
Is Minnesota a contender for the Big Ten title?
I think Minnesota has a chance. Inside, Mbakwe, if he keeps getting better, I love Williams. But those guards are good, and they bring in a slew of them, and they're all 6'1" to 6'4", and they're strong, and they're tough, and they defend, and they make some, Andre hit some tough shots. I thought most of his shots were very tough shots, and we made a mistake or two on Austin Hollins. We said we're never going under screens. We did it twice. He hit 2 threes. We did a decent job on Mbakwe and a decent job on not letting him get it in there, and a decent job on Williams considering. But I think they play good enough defense, and they got to shoot the ball better too, just like we do if we're going to be real contenders.
Tom, the rebounding, you guys got out rebounded for the first time, maybe, and offensively they really seemed to hurt you a lot.
Yeah, they hurt us bad on the offensive boards, and some of it was in transition. I thought, we went with really small guards at times just because, we got to get Bird in there a little bit more. And, I didn't think AP played very well either. And, Nix, I don't think had a rebound at halftime. In fact, I guess he had 3. He had 1 defensive rebound second half. And, Payne did a little better job of that, but our guards just didn't rebound well enough to play that smaller guards, and they did hurt us in there.
Tom, when Nix does the work to get those easy shots and misses them, do you come away at least kind of satisfied that he gets to that end, or is it just frustrating?
Yeah, because he's been making them in practice. He made them last week.
Right.
His were, those 3 putbacks were, you can't get any closer except to dunk it. I don't know why. Maybe I played him a few too many minutes. I'm going to have to take a look at that. I don't think he's a 30-minute-a-game player. Yet he didn't show fatigue, but I think he showed it in other ways. And BJ had his moments when he was really good and his moments when he wasn't. But him getting 2 rebounds and Nick's getting 4, we're not going to win that way.
Tom, despite everything you talked about in the first half, you're up by 4 or 5 there in the second half. Does it feel when you have a chance on the road, down 10 against, in a league game early, like a missed opportunity to get a win, a place a lot of people won't?
Yeah, it feels like a missed opportunity because I did think we could steal one at that point, and then we took a bad shot and then we got beat on a backdoor play for a layup. Just really poor Michigan State defense, really poor.
How good a player is Rodney Williams?
I like Rodney Williams. He's improved his shot. He's patient. He's got great hops. He's making his free throws. That's why I said, he had 15 points, but I thought we did a decent job on everything except the breakaways and the transition defenses where the game was lost. And yet, in our scouting report, that's one of the strengths we give Minnesota. They're very good in the open court with those guards. They come at you strong, they come at you tough, and they did a nice job. That's a good basketball team. Ellison, you got to figure out where they're going to get in a little more scoring, maybe inside. But if Mbakwe keeps getting better, I think and can play 28 minutes, that's a lot. We thought we could run him a little bit, but he gets 12 boards. He hurt us too.
Tom, you've done kind of to them what they did to you today in a lot of these games recently in terms of not letting them score late. Is Andre Hollins kind of the difference for them, a guy who can create?
Yeah, I thought he made two big pull-up going right jump shots, and both of them I thought were well contested. One on the baseline and one on the right wing, and give him credit. He made some. I think he's their most improved player, if you ask me.
Tom, going back to what you were talking about, the opportunity, do you ever, later in the season, look back at certain road games that you had a chance or anything, and go, oh, boy, if we had that one more?
No, I talk about that after the game, to be honest with you, because later in the season, nobody will remember it except you guys and me. During the, that's why I had a meeting right away, because I wanted to go over the things. I actually did it in one of those late timeouts. Guys, you can't do this on the road. And this is what I'm talking about, Denzel, when you lose your man and he gets a layup. And, this is what I'm talking about. So I think it'll be a coaching point tomorrow in the film session. But, there's going to be so many games. I think we play 9 ranked games in the Big Ten as I was looking at my schedule yesterday. And, I've gone a whole year with playing one. A couple of years we're in the league. So, you look at some of the other leagues. I'm not sure Arizona will play anybody in that league. None of them are ranked. I think in the ACC there's like Duke and I don't know if Eric got anybody. NC State's 23rd, so they're going to play maybe 2 ranked games. So there's going to be so many big games that you'd like to steal one when you had a chance, but they earned the win. They played better than us.
Tom, did you notice, was Derek with the early misses, does that get him frustrated? Does that affect him?
Who?
Derek?
You know what? To be honest with you, I was really pleased by the way he was mentally. He came to the bench and didn't sulk, and he knew. I was in that. There were more encouraging things for me. That sounds dumb because the program's got to be at a different level here, but I think there were more encouraging things. I thought we played pretty well first half, even considering, and not as well as second half. Was fatigue a little bit of it. I don't know if I did a great job subbing it. It was our first time when we had changed rotation again. I didn't get Bird in there much. I wanted to. Those guards are hard to cover though. They're all guards too. They're all 3 like almost point guards, and so that made it a little more difficult.
Was the environment